so here's the next step. We got a hot grill, we got some tongs, we got the duck, and we've got a container for them to go in after we sear them a little bit on the grill. Here we go. Here's our marinated duck. Just going to take these out, set them on the grill. We just want to kind of give them a little bit of color, so that will transfer into our braising liquid and of course into our final product. Our next step here is just to give everything a little rotation, so help get those cute little cross marks from the grill on here, and also help even out the caramelization and browning on the duck skin. We're also rendering out a lot of fat and letting it drip down onto the fire, which in turn smokes with the flavor of the duck up through these drumettes. Alright, and just for a quick little demonstration of what we're looking for is that. You've got golden, you've got the dark grill mark, we've got a tight, crisp kind of appearance on the skin, and just keep going with these. We're going to give that the same treatment on the other side before we put it into the braising pan, which is right here, ready to go with a little bit of the marinade, and we'll pop it in the oven. Okay, so now you can see it's got a good bit of crispness on both sides, so we can just start transferring these over into our dish. Okay, what I've got here is a very rich gelatinous reduced duck stock, and I'm going to add a little bit of that onto these duck drumettes. Then I'm going to add a little bit of white wine from Slovenia made with the Rebula grape. It's called Rubicon. It's delicious to drink and cook with. Now I am going to top this off with just a little bit more stock. I want the liquid level to come up to just about here. So we can just add a little bit more. And there it is. There it is. So now I'm going to wrap this puppy with foil, put that in the oven for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see. We want the meat to fall off the bone and be just as succulent as a regular chicken wing. And then we'll grill them and crisp them up again. More later. Sometimes we have to experiment a lot with what we actually want to get done in food. And this time, I said earlier that these duck drumettes were going to take about an hour. They went in at 10:40. It is now 1:47, 3 hours later. And after several checks, they look absolutely perfect. Take a look. So here they are. Succulent, steamy. You can see that they pull apart. That's exactly what we want. Now we'll let them cool in this liquid just till they're a little bit easier to touch, and then we'll work on the final presentation. Now that all the work has been done as far as the hours of braising and me thinking of how we're going to put everything together on the plate, the last little bit should go very quickly. So we have the duck drumettes on the grill. We're just going to get those hot. We're going to make the skin bubble and blister a little bit. You can see that kind of happening there. Excellent. Now I have the braising liquid reducing here in a pan on the stove, and at the same time we have here in a bowl some green heart radishes. I've got a mix of hot and sweet peppers, Jimmy Nardello's, cayennes. I've got cilantro. I've got salt. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice right there like that. And then, let's see, over here I've got a little bit of holy basil. It's my last little herbaceous touch to go on here. Now, I'm going to set this up on the plate. The wings are going to go on top. Okay, here is the plate. I decided to add some persimmons too. Everything else we've got going on is savory, crunchy, and spicy. I wanted to add a little bit of sweet, and we can just put these drumettes on here like so. Then, reach around and get the reduced braising liquid which you have right here in the pan, and just give it a little drizzle around, and there we have it. Beautiful holiday alternative, brightly colored, festive, spicy, crunchy, sweet Thai green curry duck drumettes.